They have some type of voodoo stuff going on. Not sure what this is about, but we will see. Whew. Let me sign in for public comment.
Good. It worked when I voted a week ago.
There you go. It works. It doesn't mean that it works here. It's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, take
We
one
have
if
to
you'd like.
take one each.
Yeah, if you'd like.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are those the same papers?
Yes.
And all the sheets are the same?
They got Golden Bridge.
It's like 4, right? I'm sorry, y'all. There's a lot going on today. Let me go get me a seat before I start talking. Hello, security. I'm good. How are you?
Media too, right?
No, I'm YouTubing, but I'm sitting in my seat. I'm not standing up there. You appreciate you too. I'm a resident more than the media. All right, y'all. Give me a second to set up. I'm my part of the media. I think Tiffany here today, y'all. I see the car outside. Just so y'all know. I think she might be in the building. The white BMW is definitely out there. Hey,
Jennifer told you.
can you pull this? Can you pull my coat? I'm sorry. I'm so exhausted. Oh, today has just not been my day. Thank you.
Her uncle's back in the hospital again.
Oh, really?
Her aunt just had a real serious stroke.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we visited her a week ago. He just had like 10 consecutive days of radiation therapy. They gave him a diploma. He was so glad to be done with that. He's been back in the hospital
That's
for
cancer?
the last 3. Yeah.
Okay.
He's had 2 surgeries in the last 3 days
That's fucked up.
after.
What kind is it, if you don't mind me asking? The prostate?
It's spread all over. I think. Where did it start? Was it pancreas or someplace near there?
Okay. All right. Well, I'll text her. Well, thanks for telling me. Yeah, her car is here, y'all. I'm sorry. I was talking to Paul. But she is definitely here for the meeting. I am going to put my tripod on. I'm sorry, today has just been a horrible day for me. Y'all just bear with me. All right, give me 1 second. I don't want to put the camera on. This is... All right. Okay. And I'm back. So I think she is here today. To everybody that's watching so far, I do appreciate everybody for joining in. I dropped my apple. I don't want to fall. My days has not been good today. That was not easy. And I'm so out of breath today. I don't know what's going on with me. But hey, so she is here. I think we'll see. She's going to actually join in on the meeting. That part is a mystery right now. But the white BMW is definitely outside, so maybe it's like her last-ditch effort to do whatever she wants to do or say what she wants to say about the township. So we got a nice crowd. We have Nate here, a couple other people that's here. So it's definitely going to be interesting today, especially if she shows up, because we ain't seen her, right? She didn't show up yesterday, so we definitely need her to show up today, right? So this is supposed to start at 6 o'clock. I don't know if her crew is here. That's a good question. That I didn't see. Only thing I saw was the fact that she has her car here. That's the only part I witnessed. I'm gonna sit this on the ground for a moment because I gotta get my walker together. Sorry.
Oh, wonderful. No fun.
All right. Guess I should. I don't want to hold up the line, but they have some type of voting process for today as well. So they gave us a paddle. So I don't know what this is about. Let me put my wallet back in my ID back in my wallet. I will not lose it. I will sit down. Y'all see this? I put my keys on my cane. Cause I never leave the house without the cane. So in essence, I won't leave my keys. Hi, this thing. Let me see. I gotta figure this part out. I said that yesterday, and I went home and went to sleep. Hold on. I don't know what I just did. I hope I made it even. I'm just trying to let it sit while I'm finishing up. It's so hot.
The only thing that we survived with the Indian currency was tomatoes, onions, and peppers.
I'm trying to look at the agenda.
Had like 300% inflation when I was there. Now there's currency is more stable than the dollar. Yeah. And I could use my Chase debit card at a bank in Ghana, take out CDs, and they would buy a lot more than the dollars would buy. Yeah. Well, unless you try to buy American stocks. Only the rich people can afford dollars.
I want to go over there. I think I'm missing the oh, we gotta elect who the moderator is going to be for this town hall. So it's between Don Core, Stephanie,
Hey, Mary.
what? I'm good. How are you today? I'm not really good, but I'm here. Let me say that. I'm here. I mean, my mind is all over the place when I'm here. That's true. That's true. I'm here. Yes, but yeah. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? I think so. Today is the 8th, right? Yeah. So yeah, Supervisor Henyard is on this agenda, y'all. So she's going to speak about the surpluses, deficits, and things that goes on throughout Thornton Township, such as the after-school program, food pantry, senior rides, and more. T.O. Hardeman is on here. He asked to mediate with Supervisor Henier and the residents of Thornton Township. So, it's going to be an interesting meeting. She's going to be here. Can y'all believe that? This girl is showing up. Wow. Let me make sure my phone on do not disturb. It should be. I'm just putting my phone on focus.
Is that our former governor?
Where?
Is that Pat Quinn?
Is it?
Looks like
It
him.
looked like it. Yeah, I think that is Pat Quinn. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey, Hannibal. Hey, Common Sense. Hey, what up, though? And Carlin. I'm sorry, y'all. I put the, I hit mute by accident. Oh, this is going to be an interesting meeting. Yeah. I think it's going to be a packed town hall meeting today. Talking about media. Dude, you think I'm going to stand up there? Yeah, her car is definitely here. We have, that's Byron. So that's one of the new trustees with the white shirt on that's talking to Governor Pat Quinn. There goes Trustee Gonzalez, Trustee Wiederman. No, I want to hear what she got to say. I'm not going to turn my back on her. Unless she starts saying something out of pocket. You know how she likes to lie and stuff. And I'm going to give her respect today because I'm going to be quiet for you guys. So whoever's sharing my stream won't have a lot of talking in the background. And thanks, Hannibal, for gifting them the membership. I truly appreciate it. I thank you so much. Hey, Nurse Patty. Hey, Michael. Hey, Trina. Yeah, she's about to lie. But she's already out of that seat, so she can come in here and say what she wants to say. She won't get a real reaction from me because we voted her out. The people have spoken. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Trina. Yeah, well, that's definitely, I believe, Governor Pat Quinn over there talking to, I'll zoom in a little bit. Can I zoom in? There we go. I believe that is him. There go Mr. Dan Lee. Hey, Jennifer, we miss you here. Now, Tiffany shouldn't have anything to say, but her name is on the is on this paper, saying that she's going to discuss something. She's speaking about the surpluses, the deficits, and the things that go on throughout the township, such as after-school programs, food pantry, and senior rides. Y'all know she loves talking about the food pantry and the seniors. Don't fall, camera. She can't pass anything. Even if she tried the next meeting, hey, Mr. Danley, how are you? Oh, hot. Is that the our old governor over there, Pat Quinn? standing by the attorney. That's what we thought. I was trying to make sure. I like that jacket. That's nice. Turn around. Oh, right. I like that. Okay. Got a nice little turnout so far. I like the way that they set it up now. So that way, everything is all in one view, which is perfect for me. Mr. Lee he look good today too. I love his jacket. I need one more jacket. Yeah, this is the annual meeting. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a good turnout. And then right after this meeting, the regular scheduled board meeting starts. Hey, Lady Luck, how you doing? Hi, Brilliant Disguise. I love Mr. Lee too. He is an awesome resident. If Tiffany is here, we will see if KP was here. So that we will see. Zoom out more. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Say hey to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
They loved your speech yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's hot in here. I don't know. Maybe a moderator. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's a couple people names that's on the list. I would just set this up now and let it sit, since I believe it should be starting for the most part in a timely fashion. No thugs yet. Huh? It's facing that way though.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm here.
Right.
It's hot. Oh, I thought it was just me. Okay, so it is hot. This is There go Trustee Belcher. Okay, Trustee Belcher here. I'm gonna go make sure I'm on the correct sign-in sheet, you guys. I'm gonna post this back up. But I'm gonna leave the camera right here. So y'all just enjoy chatting amongst each other. I will be back.
Good to see you. You know, she got me on Facebook. Oh, right there, yeah. I finally got a chance to, I knew what she looked like, but of course, get a little deep dive into her.
All right. All right, if everyone could take your seats, we're going to get started. Good evening, everyone. I would like to call the annual town hall meeting of electors of the Thornton Township of Thornton to order. Today is April the 8th, 2025, and it's 6:08 p.m. Can we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the state statute, legal notice of the annual meeting was published in three most public places at least 15 days before the meeting. The notice of meetings were published in Thornton Township, South Holland Building, Riverdale Building, Calumet City Building, and in the Shoppers newspaper and Southtown. For the record, state law limits active participation in the annual town meeting to registered voters residing with Thornton Township. Therefore, anyone wishing to make a motion, second a motion, ask a question, make a comment, or otherwise address the chair must state clearly their name, full name, address, and verification of residency. Now, I would like to have nominations from the floor for a moderator to conduct this meeting. You please come to the mic and say your name and address. And the same thing when you're second motion.
I, Sonia Bradley, a resident of South Holland, Illinois, at 15532 Maple Street, nominate Mr. Byron Stanley as the moderator for tonight.
I, Casey Nesbitt, second that motion.
Yes, please, thank you.
15125 Ashland, Harvey, Illinois, 60426.
Are there any other nominations? The nominations are closed.
Hey.
Can I have a voice vote saying yay or nay, first yay, to nominate, to approve the nomination for Byron Stanley? All in favor, please say yay.
Yay.
Those nay, any nays, please say nay. The yeas have it. Mr. Stanley, can you please come to the front?
Woohoo! That's our new trustee. Go trustee Byron.
Here. Can you please raise your right hand? I, state your name,
I, Byron Stanley,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of moderator
of moderator
at this town meeting
at this town meeting
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Before we get started, we're gonna talk with the attorney. We'll give you a little information that you need. There we go. I need my water. Oh my God. Where? For the public. Go ahead, security. Now I'm going to my car.
All right, so the next item on the agenda is the motion to approve the minutes of the annual town meeting held on April 9th, 2024, as posted by the Township. Is there a motion to accept the minutes as presented?
Second. Before, I'm sorry, moderator, but anyone who wants to make a motion and second, they have to come to the mic, please. Thank you.
My name is Stephanie Wiedemann. My address is 21 Mohawk in Thornton, and I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from the board meeting on April 9th, 2024.
Valerie Stubbs, 14801 Martin Luther King, Dalton, Illinois. I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say nay. The motion carries. All right. We'll now hear the 2025 financial reports. I invite a representative from the Finance Department to present the following fund reports: General Assistance Fund, General Fund, Road and Bridge.
Hi, my name is Laura Fugrat. I am from John Deere Company in Calumet City.
I am here to present the annual town report as prepared by the finance director. Unfortunately, he was not able to be here today due to illness. So if there's any questions on this report, I would ask for you to direct them to the finance director. As
Of course,
he
he's sick.
prepared the report.
Robert Hunt. Oh, right. Is that Robert Hunt you're referring to?
Yes, Robert Hunt.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, the total real estate tax revenue was $9,651,086.95. The total miscellaneous revenue was $707,941.80, totaling for the general assistance fund revenue to be $10,359,028.75. The administration division, total expenditures were $3,456,897.26. The relief division expenses were $336,902.76. The total food pantry expenses were $1,743,864.12, making the total expenditures $5,537,664.14. The total net change in fund balance was an increase of fund balance of $4,821,364.61. The total assets in the general assistance fund were $26,965,322.26. The total liabilities were $8,780,578.45, and the total ending fund balance was $18,184,743.81. The total cash on hand as of February 28th, 2025 was $3,514,763.30, and the total investments on hand as of February 28th, 2025 was $8,631,883.83. The total the 2024 general assistance fund tax levy was $7,650,473, and the total amount of outstanding town indebtedness is $124,039.75. And that is the summary for the general assistance fund. All right, so then for the town fund, the total real estate tax revenue was $8,453,000. Oh, you want me to wait? Okay, sorry.
Are there any questions in regards to the general assistance fund?
She told us direct him to that guy. She said direct him to that guy.
Yeah, she said Robert Hunt is not here, so she can't answer.
Oh, sorry, let me just flip back to that page, I apologize. So the total surplus of revenues over expenses was $4,821,364.61. That's the general assistance fund.
Can I have a motion to accept the report on file?
And just for the benefit of the public, it's not to accept the report to say that everything in there is true and accurate, because, you know, obviously, I don't know if anybody has any questions on it. It is really a motion to say that this is the report that was presented at today's meeting and it will be accepted on file.
Okay.
I'm Teresa Cameron. I'm a resident of Harvey, Illinois. I live at 14520 Sangamon Street, Harvey, Illinois. And I motion that we accept the report as given to us.
Nate Fields, I'm a resident of South Holland, Illinois, 15475 Merrill Avenue, and I second that motion.
Thank
It's
you.
been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Nay.
At this time, since we really couldn't tell based upon the voice vote, it's recommended that we do a paddle count, so we're going to redo that. And,
Sorry,
Madam Writer, if you'll call for the ayes again, and if everybody that's voting aye, please raise their paddle nice and high. And anybody that's voting nay will also then raise their paddle nice and high once we get to that.
Thought she said once we get to it.
All in favor, please raise your paddle.
The motion to accept it as written, right?
Motion to accept it is written. Correct.
Okay, but we can still dispute it later. Okay.
So just, you know, again, to remind everybody, this is not to say that you agree with the contents of the report. This is to say that this is the report that was presented before you today, and it's going to be accepted on file.
Okay.
If it's not accepted, then what's the, what would be the next step?
Well, yeah, let's get to the vote first. I agree with the clerk. And
Okay.
let's see, and then.
Oh, we'll have to see.
So we'll ask again.
No,
all in favor,
Darlene here,
please.
y'all.
We couldn't hear you. You said, let's just get, I agree with the clerk. We couldn't hear what Clerk Wells said.
Oh, I'm sorry. The clerk had just said, that let's see if it passes first before I answer that question. That was all. The question from Mr. Fields was, what happens if it doesn't
Sorry,
get
yeah.
accepted on file? And I'll just answer it now. It just means it doesn't get accepted on file. It's not on file, and it could potentially say that you guys didn't, that it wasn't presented properly at this board meeting, which it was. It is being presented at this board meeting. So, as the attorney, my recommendation is to accept it on file. Again, that does not mean that you agree with the contents of the report. That just means that this is what was presented
Yeah.
at today's board meeting.
I know. I can't believe she
Is
don't
there
have on
any
a mask.
additional discussion?
No.
All in favor, please raise your paddle.
Nice and high, everyone. As high as you can go.
That's as high as I can go. This is about to fall too.
My coat already.
She said your coat gonna rip. Shut up. I can't even. We'll just jump rock later. 3:15. My big motion
You
carries.
can let your paddles down.
Oh, good. My arm hurt.
All opposed, please raise your paddle. The ayes have it, the motion carries.
I mean,
Okay, now we will move on to the general fund.
general fund. Okay. Back to her.
All right, for the general fund, the total real estate tax revenue was $8,453,568.74. The total investment income was $1,123,368.53. The total other income, refunds, and reimbursements was $544,550.31, bringing the total revenue to $10,121,487.58. The total administration division expenditures were $4,616,808.91. The total special services division expenditures were $95,038.75. The HAP division expenses were $899,713.12. The Department Youth Services expenditures were $1,226,480.93. The Transportation Division was $908,117.15. The Community Outreach and Engagement Department was $1,218,850.54. The Senior Services Division was $1,637,408.89. The Cemetery Department was $12,000. The Clerk's Department was $41,279.30. And the Assessor's Division was $369,571.04, bringing the total general fund expenditures to $11,025,268.63, bringing the net change in funds balance to a deficit of $903,781.05.
You said a deficit?
Deficit.
Deficit? Okay, I thought I heard that.
The total assets for the general fund were $19,785,140.28. The total liabilities were $99,720.36, bringing the ending fund balance to $5,585,419.92. The total cash on hand as of February 28th, 2025 was $6,260,549.96. And the total investments on hand as of February 28th, 2025 was $5,816,611.88. The total tax levy for 2024 general fund was $12,995,356, and the total amount of outstanding indebtedness was $278,639.04.
What was that last category? I'm sorry.
It's the total amount of outstanding indebtedness.
Okay.
Thank you. Is there a motion to accept the general fund report as presented?
Is this Robert Hunt's
Is there a
report as well?
motion to accept the
Okay.
general fund report as presented?
There go my trustee.
Tiana Belcher, 742 Evans Court, Dalton, Illinois. I make a motion to approve the red general fund numbers.
Right, definitely numbers.
Valerie Stubbs, 14801 Martin Luther King, Dalton, Illinois. I second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
My name is Paul Roberts, 18525 Clyde Avenue in Lansing. And I'm sorry to be a gadfly landing in your cooked bowl of porridge. But my question was, before the general assistance was presented, we were informed that there was no one here to answer questions. So why are you asking for questions or discussion? If I am allowed to ask a question, It is to the Kasperick firm. Are you willing to audit this year's report?
Mr. Roberts, if I can explain,
From last year?
if I can explain, these are unaudited reports. So these reports come, and that's what the statute provides, is that these are unaudited reports. The township undergoes an annual audit, so every year there is an audit of these funds. So there
Well, where
will
do
be
these
an audit,
numbers
but this
come
is a
from?
requirement of the township code that unaudited reports be presented at the annual town meeting, so you guys can get a snapshot of where you're at right now.
But we're being asked whether to accept the report. Aren't we being asked to vote on accepting fact or fiction?
No,
Right.
you're just being asked to accept that
The
the
numbers.
report was presented and that the report says what it says.
Oh, that's a
It's not-
no-brainer. Why are you asking us?
Well, that's what I was trying to explain at the beginning, is that, you know, you're not voting on whether you agree with the numbers that are in the report, whether the numbers are an accurate reflection, because again, these are
Sorry, Al.
unaudited reports, and the statute does provide that unaudited reports get presented at the annual town meeting. So that's why you're being asked to accept it, to put it on file, and then it'll be kept on file with the township. And at the audit time is when all these accounts do get audited, and they do get audited once a year. And those audit reports are uploaded to the comptroller's office.
Okay, so I want to know when it's gonna come from the record. Why are we voting for something that we don't have when we're supposed to? We went through this the last time.
I'm sorry, can you step up to the microphone?
We went through this the last time. Why are we voting on stuff that we don't have the initial and the real papers? This is not, if this is not ready, we should not be voting on this.
The statute requires,
I don't care what the statute requires. You're not
I
doing what you're
do,
supposed
because
to.
I'm a lawyer.
I said, I
and I know
don't.
the statute.
I didn't ask what you care about. I
Okay.
said, I don't think that it's fair for us to be looking at something that you have not definitely made accountable. I'm back there looking at this paper, rattling through it, finding the numbers. I'm not gonna let you make a fool out of me.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to.
Okay, so
I'm
let's start
explaining
over
to you-
again. Let's start over.
I'm explaining what the
Let's start
statute
over.
requires.
Let's start
Give
over.
your name and address.
Won't be on the record.
Kiana Belcher again. Just for discussion purposes, when this is put into records, it has on hand February 29, 2024. It may be a typo, but dates matter. So please make sure that those dates are corrected, because this wasn't a leap year. This has last year's date on there. And this is 2025.
Which page are you referring to? Because there's a couple
12 or
places.
15.
We accepted
12 and 15.
They accepted.
That's general fund.
So I think that that's a
We're
reflection
approving
of
last
what
year's
was
budget.
occurred last year.
Okay.
And the bottom total is what is
24 to
happening now.
25.
So
Okay,
that's to
so-
show you the difference between the numbers from last year and the numbers from this year.
Right, but at the top it says cash on hand. So of last year, the cash on hand was 11 million, or is the cash on hand 11 million for 2025?
Last year. That's my
Okay, so
understanding of how
this-
the report reads.
So the report reads, so as a breakdown of cash on hand, February 28, 2025 would be this year's number.
Correct, the 6
Okay, I just
million.
want clarification so we can make sure that, because it is a little confusing the way it's broke down when it's given last year's information.
Understood, understood.
Casey Nesbitt, clarification question. We're not voting to pay these items or to these,
No,
they
ma'am.
already paid. You're just voting, this is what you're presenting to us.
Yeah.
And we're just saying, yes, this is what you presented, because the trustees have already voted for this.
Right.
So yes, correct. Basically, what it is saying is that this is what has already been done,
Spent.
if you will. This is an accurate, this is supposed to be a reflection, an unaudited reflection of what has been spent, what has been brought in, what the investments have yielded, and so on. So all these things that are detailed in the report, that's supposed to be a snapshot of what's happening right now. And moving forward, once the fiscal year is done and the fiscal year gets audited, any sort of discrepancies would be corrected in the final audit. So this is this is basically a snapshot of where we're at now. It's as if, you're looking at your own finances and, before you do your taxes, say 6 months prior to do your taxes, you're looking at, okay, where am I at right now? What's my money flow and what's my possible tax liability later? And then later when you do your taxes, that might change. So this is just a snapshot of what's happening now. And again, it is an unaudited report. I do understand that causes people some angst. That's not something that we have any charge over. It is what the state statute requires. It is that an unaudited report be presented by the supervisor's office with the finance department, and this is what's being presented. Thank you.
Valerie Stubbs, 14801 Chicago Road, Dublin, Illinois. So let me get a little clarity. So allegedly, this is supposed to be correct, and this is what we're voting on. It might change, and it might not change. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's just, all your vote is to say that this is what was presented at the meeting.
This is what you presented to us, and it might not necessarily be right, but it might be right.
Correct. And it'll be confirmed whether it's right or not when you go through the audit. And I mean, this is the way the statute's written, so we just have to comply with what the statute requires us to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Dan Lee, 15249 Dante Avenue, Thornton, Illinois. In the event that these figures are proved inaccurate, could you kind of walk us through briefly about what happens after that? I mean, if these numbers have been proven to be, say, tampered with, what are the next steps, at least to your knowledge anyway, that happens? And will there be another meeting to confirm the confirmed numbers, or will we be here next year doing this again?
So every year you're going to do this. This is a requirement of the annual town meeting.
I mean, as far as these figures are concerned, is what I'm concerned.
So these figures will be fleshed out at the audit, when the township does its audit, and the audit does get presented to the board for approval. So when the audit does get presented to the board for approval, which is usually sometime after the fiscal year has been done.
Which is at what date?
What's your fiscal year?
We don't even know.
March to February.
We really haven't.
March to February, so.
March
I don't
or
know if the
February, they
audit
don't
is in
even know.
process yet. That would be a question for Mr. Hunt, and unfortunately, he's not.
He's
here.
faking
I don't
sick
know if
today.
the audit is in process. Actually, I can
Right.
tell you, I do believe the audit is in process, and the reason I say that is because as an attorney, our law firm, if we have any litigation cases that we're handling for the township or any sort of potential liabilities, we get an audit letter requesting us to present certain information to the auditor. We have received and responded to that letter to the best of my knowledge. So that tells me that the audit is.
She did say March. That's funny.
So the audit.
You say that tells you the audit is in progress, or?
It is in progress.
It is.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought you were still looking for an auditor.
No, I believe that we do have an auditor.
Yeah, that was on their
So
last
the
agenda.
audit is in process, and the audit will be.
No, that was for
Will be
Dalton. That was for
presented
Dalton.
at a board meeting, and it will be made available for the public to review.
Valerie Stubbs, 14801 Chicago, Martin Luther King. I have one more question for Conspiracy Group. What did she got?
Right, I just wanted to get out of the way.
So, do you all prepare an annual report to present to the board to show where you need to cut your expenditures? Do you do that here?
So, sorry, just so I can everybody hear. We do not show where to cut expenditures because that's ultimately not our decision as an auditor. It's management's decision of where things are gonna get cut. But what we do.
Suggestions, that's what I meant, suggestions.
So our firm is separated by consulting team and auditing team. I'm on the consulting team, so I don't work on the audit side as often. Usually, if there's something that blatantly stand out to us, we'll let the management know, but it's not necessarily anything in a presentation. If you request that of us,
Excuse me.
that's not saying that we couldn't do that, but that's not typically part of the auditing procedure for any auditing.
are prepared. Okay. In the village of Dalton, every year, you all prepared and gave it to the board on your suggestions, and let me correct what I said, suggestions on where we should cut the spending or where we can increase the spending.
Okay, so the difference is that that's consulting contract, and you're asking about the audit. We also do have a consulting contract with you guys, so if you guys engage us to help you with that, we could help you with that. But that's not the difference between the audit and the consulting side. So you're asking about audit, that's why it's a different classification. So yes, we could do that for you, but it wouldn't necessarily be on the audit side, it would be more on the consulting side.
Okay, thank you.
And if I may add something, every audit also contains a management letter.
That's what I meant, the management letter, I
Yes, so,
couldn't think of
and
it.
that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about the management letter.
Yeah, and so the management letter typically says, okay, here's what you're doing right, here's what you're doing wrong, here's where you can fix things, here's some holes in your processes and procedures that need to be plugged up. So it essentially tries to, it doesn't tell you where and how to spend per se, but it tells you how to track things better so that you are more accountable.
Exactly, and you all didn't do that for the township.
So our firm for the 24 audit, once again, I was not on that audit, so I don't know what that letter contained, because I am on the consulting side. But yes, we did prepare one of those management letters for 2024.
Yeah, management letters,
Interesting.
typically, they accompany almost every single audit I have ever seen in my 20+ years of practicing in this area, so I don't think I've ever seen an audit without a management letter. And so, yeah, I mean, and some of them are 1 or 2 pages, and some of them are 20 to 30.
And it is a requirement, even if there is no, like, if there is no suggestions, then it just says, we've got, we have no suggestions. So.
And you have no idea whether or not they prepared one
No,
for
I do know
Thornton
they,
Township?
I do know they prepared one. I just don't know what it says, because I didn't work on the audit.
Okay, is it possible that can be presented to the residents of Thornton Township?
That would be a discussion with the trustees side. I can't determine what gets released, that's not our role, so that would be a later.
I believe, I was just consulting with the clerk, I do believe that the audit and the audit packet, which should contain the management letter, should be on the website. If it's not, we'll confirm and see if it is. The clerk thinks it is on the website.
She think it is?
Can she pull it up?
Okay, thank you.
So, and also, another place to find any sort of audits that have been filed is the Illinois Comptroller's Office. You can find it for any unit of government. So
Okay,
it's
thank you.
always a great resource.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Illinois Comptroller's Office. I got we
Is
still
there any
voting.
additional discussion?
Yes, I have some questions. And I haven't had the time to go through everything, but I just have some questions. I might have more later, but for now, what is the TT Foundation? The Thornton Township Foundation that we paid $57,000?
So a lot of times, and this happens with a lot of different other townships as well as park districts, libraries and stuff like that. It's sort of a fundraising arm to allow for additional money to come in that's not coming through the taxpayers. So, for instance, Township Foundation, again, it's a fundraising arm to allow the
Donation.
I'm just trying to find the right words.
You want me to help you out? I'll help you out here.
The added
I
funds.
can help you.
The added funds.
So what happens with some grants is that, I want to make sure I have the mic. So what happens is there's certain grants that can't come to government bodies, but they can come for non-for-profits. So if you have a non-for-profit, which Thornton Township Foundation is, then you can receive additional funds to do like food pantries and that kind of stuff. So it's basically other way to get additional funds to help the residents.
So what was the expenditure to them? That seems like that's money coming in, this is going out. So I'm curious.
So the money going out, so a lot of the times with the expenditures going out would be like if the township paid for some food to go into the pantry,
We've
I
got
don't
that
know.
as a different item, as money going into
Okay,
the
so
pantry.
I did not for this report, so I'm not 100% sure what line went in there. So I'd have to look at the GL to see.
So it's on page 4 of the general assistant, hold on to which report. Because, and the only reason is, there doesn't seem to be anybody who can answer the question. I'm gonna carry on with my other questions. But, you know, like you said, I understand explanation, but
Yes.
that's money coming in. We're showing that as money going out. Oh, okay, I'm
And I
sorry.
would
What I
suggest
was
also,
saying
if there's,
is,
and, you know, certainly go on with your questions, but I would also suggest that if there's any questions that we up here are unable to answer, we do apologize, we just don't, we're not the people that drafted the report.
okay, but you're asking to vote on it. But,
We're
okay,
just
let's go
asking you to
on.
vote on accepting the report, we're not asking you to vote on whether everything in there is accurate. We're just saying that this is what was presented at the board, at the meeting today. So,
Right.
if there are questions that you guys have that we cannot answer, I do suggest that you forward those questions to the finance director and ask those questions directly, or also you can file for information and have requested.
Okay, next question. Who's our auditor?
Kasperik's office.
Kasperik's still the auditor? Okay. And, I had a question. What is outreach? Can anybody answer that? It's under community and outreach and engagement for $269,000. What is outreach outside of all the other things that are?
Another scam.
Maybe one of Tiffany new.
Another
I
scam.
don't know exactly what that would entail, but outreach, just as a general principle, is to try and get more people to participate in a specific program or service.
You talking about
That's
the
my
concert?
understanding of what that means, but I don't know that exactly.
So I did see a payment of $1 million and some change. I'm assuming that's interest toward the loan. I don't know which one it's on. But I think we originally had that loan out for $5 million or something like that. What's the balance on it at this point?
That would be a question for Director Hunt.
Okay, so,
He's not gonna answer none of these questions.
okay. All right.
He is
I'm
not.
back again. I want to ask you, why are you asking us to vote on this if it's not accurate? I mean, when the trustees come in, they're gonna pick up this crap that you trying to sell to us. They're gonna be already sitting in office. Why don't you get it straight first? Bring it back to us in March. We don't want it now. I don't. Everybody else wanna go for these numbers? Good for you. But for me, no. Because the trustees that's coming in now is picking up the old trash that's here already. They don't need this. Get it straight, bring it back to us in March.
May. Everybody's saying March.
15101 Blackstone in Dalton. I have a question and a statement. Mary Avon, 15101 Blackstone, Dalton. Is Mr. Hunt the only person in finance that could have spoken to this? Is it a one-man office or? I'm curious.
I know that he's the one that drafted the report. I don't know if there was anybody else available in his office, so we had, there was somebody to be able to present it. And that's why somebody from Kasperik's office is here, because at least they understand the numbers. They didn't prepare the numbers, but they understand.
And I have a little bit of a problem with that because they're the auditors, and I would think if anything, an auditor would have gone over this and been prepared to answer our questions. That was my statement.
Well, they were just asked today because we
And
just found
that's
out
a
today
problem
that.
because this meeting was posted when?
Right, but Mr.
And
Hunt
Mr.
just.
Hunt took sick today?
Yeah, Mr. Hunt just informed everybody. that-
Hello.
Makes it make sense. We should not accept even what is presented to us.
Absolutely.
Because I could have run these numbers off of a Xerox machine. Thank you.
Huh.
Okay. Any additional discussion? All right. All in favor of accepting the
I'm gonna abstain.
Carmen Carlisle, 14643 Kenwood, Dalton. I just have a question. I know it's a lot of back and forth going on, but just from my understanding, I know they have these town halls every year. So next year, when they have the town hall, will it still be unaudited numbers and will it still be the same presentation? They get the unaudited information and then, it'll get audited later, so it's the same every year?
Yes, and it's the requirement of the statute.
Okay.
And, I mean, believe me, it would be much more preferable to have the audited reports done, so we don't have so many questions and concerns and we have exact numbers, but this is meant to be a snapshot of where the administration believes things are at right now.
And the reason they do this now is because it's a state statute, so they couldn't wait until after the audit to do
Correct.
this process?
Correct.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any additional discussion?
Not really.
Okay, all in favor of accepting the general fund report, please raise your hand.
Find out what happened if we just all say nay.
Right.
All right, you can let your paddles down. All those not in favor?
Oh, shit.
Speak on the mic.
You said not in favor.
He heard you.
All those not in favor of accepting the general fund
And so
report,
let's
please raise
see
your
what
paddle.
happens with the nay.
Right.
That's it.
We won't be able to look at it later.
Thank you, you can lower your paddles.
It's a lie anyway.
So it won't go in the record
Now we'll have the road and bridge fund.
when they do the audit.
I'm sorry, y'all.
And they can make up anything.
The motion failed.
Is this one written by Hunt as well?
Yes, all of these reports were
Okay.
prepared by Rob Hunt.
Okay.
Sorry, I got the question a couple times, so I want to make sure. I've gotten the question every time I've walked back and walked forward, so
Yeah.
I figured I'd clarify.
You okay?
So, the real estate tax revenue was $729,197.71. The replacement tax revenue was $25,608.59. The total investment income was $106,096.57. The total other income was $48,099.24, bringing the total road and bridge revenue to $909,002.11. The total administration department expenditures were $94,534.28. The total maintenance expenditures were $25,631.34. The total permanent road expenditures were $208,465.96, bringing the total road and bridge expenditures to $328,631.58, bringing the total net change in fund balance to $580,370.53. The total assets were $3,291,513.01. The total liabilities were $729,301.66. And then the ending fund balance was $2,562,211.35. The total cash on hand as of February 28th, 2025 was $943,388.36. And the total investments on hand were $1,624,473.83. The total 2024 road and bridge fund tax levy was $883,946. And the total of The indebtedness was $37,262.45. Also, you will find on page 13 that there is a list of tools, machinery, equipment that are valued at excess of $200, listed with the description, the VIN number, and what condition these assets are.
Thank you. Is there a motion to accept the road and bridge fund as presented?
We have discussion first, no?
Motion and second, and
Motion
then
and
discussion.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the road and bridge fund, Valerie Stubbs, 14801, Chicago Road. I keep saying Chicago Road. King Drive.
It's
Dalton,
always gonna be
Illinois.
Chicago.
Is there a second?
King Drive now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right.
Dan Lee, 15249 Dante, Dalton, Illinois. For the purposes of us getting out of here tonight, I'd like to second that motion.
Thank you. Is there any discussion?
So I would like to ask the question, in the event the residents don't accept this road and bridge, will there be any penalty to Thornton Township for anyone that we have not accepted, we voted no on?
No, there's really no penalty that I'm aware of. It would not be placed technically on file. It would still basically be a public record, but it would have a notation on there that would say not accepted on file.
No.
At annual town meeting on today's date.
Thank you.
Kiana Belcher, 742 Evans Court, Dalton, Illinois. On page 7 of 13, it has the administration expenditures, and it has salaries as $5,561.26. That's for an entire year?
I'm sorry?
That's for an entire year?
That's my understanding. It's supposed to be, yeah, that's the way it's reflected.
The salary is $5,561.26.
So that's.
I don't know if that includes the pay for the highway commissioner himself, or if that's somewhere reflected maybe in the general fund. But yeah, that is what was presented by Director Hunt.
Okay, thank you.
Nate Fields, South Holland, Illinois, 15475 Merrill Avenue. The question that was asked, if we don't approve the numbers, it won't show on public record, but you said that it will show on some public record with a notation, right?
So under the Local Records Act, the township is required to keep certain public records until they're allowed to destroy them pursuant to certain requests and provisions that are found in the Local Records Act. And this would still be considered a public record. It would just have a notation on it that it was not accepted on file at today's annual town meeting.
Okay, so if it's gonna appear on public record anyway, will we be able to search this information up as normal if we were to not vote on it today? If it's a public, if we're voting for it to appear on public record and we're not voting as well, will it still appear as if we were going to search for it just like any other record, even if we don't pass it today? You see what I'm saying?
In my opinion, it would still be a FOIable document. It's also currently on the township's website as a township record, so I don't see why it would not be.
Okay, because I'm just concerned that we won't be able to search it later as we would anything else. That means that the new administration will be able to come in and rearrange the numbers if we can't find what we're looking for. Of course, we can always FOIA it. Of course, we don't know if we're gonna get it, but, you know, I just think it'd be feasible if we're able to search it just like any other record. But I wanted to make sure it's clear that the residents can see what we had in 2024, at least what we went through up until 2025, remainder of this this next year coming in.
Thank you. Is there any additional discussion?
What we have in the packet is the same thing that would be online, right?
Yeah, so the question was, what you guys have in the packet, is that the same thing that's online? And the answer is yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of accepting the Road and Bridge Fund report as presented, please raise your hand.
Oh, we don't need to accept it. I don't want to
It don't
accept
matter
it.
if we accept it or not, it's just an act.
At least we can find what we're looking for. We do this instead of going through 4 years.
It doesn't matter.
All those opposed to accepting the Road and Bridge Fund, please raise your paddles nice and high.
Opposed. The yeas have it.
7 days? How about today? Let me pull that up. Hold on.
You what?
What?
Which one you doing?
I said nay. I'm sorry. I apologize. It really don't matter because
Motion
they
carries.
inflated numbers anyway.
All right. The next item is a motion to place a referendum question on the March 17, 2026 primary election ballot. The proposed question reads as follows. Shall the state of Illinois, which has the second highest property taxes in the nation, deliver annual property tax rebates to the more than 3 million residential property taxpayers in Illinois?
Can't hear you
Clearly. Sorry. I'll start over.
Yes.
The next item is a motion to place a referendum question on the March 17, 2026 primary election ballot. The proposed question reads as follows. Shall the state of Illinois, which has the second highest property taxes in the nation, deliver annual property tax rebates to the more than 3 million residential property taxpayers in Illinois, as provided for in the Illinois Property Tax Relief Fund Act of 2019? Is there a motion to approve the placement of this question on the ballot?
And if I may also, just to give a little bit of background before we get the motion, this is an advisory question, and which means that it's not binding, but it's basically polling the residents. If it gets on the ballot, it's polling the residents to say, do you agree with this or do you not agree with this? And in addition to that, the way, just so everybody understands, the way that this got placed on the agenda, the way that got placed on the agenda was a document with a request for this question to be on the agenda was signed by 15 or more electors of the township.
Casey Nesbitt, 15125 Ashland, Harvey, Illinois. I move that we place this referendum on the ballot.
Valerie Stubbs, 14801, Martin Luther King, Dalton, Illinois. I second that motion.
We got it.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
No discussion?
If there's no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries.
We're here.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Right.
Look at that Lexus.
There's nothing to discuss in regards to the resolution to dispose of personal property, so we will skip that item.
And just to be clear, there is no resolution. No resolution for the disposal.
The disposal of personal property.
Can we talk about it?
There's no
Oh,
resolution.
so we can't have discussion?
There's no resolution.
There's nothing put in.
Oh,
there's
so
nothing
they're
put
gonna,
in it.
they're
There's
gonna,
no proposal right now from.
They're not
oh,
trying to do
okay,
it.
To
okay.
dispose of property,
Yeah,
so
they're not
there's
trying
no
to do it.
resolution.
So they're not gonna,
There's no action needed on that whatsoever.
they're just gonna dispose it?
No, there's nothing to
Under
dispose.
law, you can't
Oh,
just
they're not.
dispose of property
Okay,
without going
okay.
through, you have to
That's
approve
all.
a resolution.
Okay.
So what we're saying is that there is no property that the township officials, the current township officials are seeking to dispose of, so
Okay.
there is no resolution. So
Okay.
that, we put that on generally as a placeholder because the agenda has to be approved so far in advance.
Okay.
So there is nothing for that item. That's why that item is being skipped.
Okay. Cause them bikes nice, huh?
Okay, we'll now schedule the next annual township meeting. Is there a motion to schedule the 2026 annual township meeting for Tuesday, April 14th, 2026 at 6:00 p.m.? We need a motion.
I'd like to make a motion that we schedule the next town hall meeting for the date that you stated.
Tuesday, April 14th, 2026.
Natalie Dilworth, 630 East 144th Place, Dalton, Illinois, and I do second that motion.
Thank you.
Emotion.
Second daddy motion. That's my song.
Seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The motion carries.
Woo woo.
So we now open the floor for public comments. Please approach the microphone, state your name, and please try to limit your remarks to 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Are you going off the
And
sheet?
also, just to let everyone know, there is, after this meeting, there is another meeting at 7 PM. That's the regular board meeting. And there will also be a public comment period during the regular board meeting as well.
You say sign in or I can walk up?
No, no.
Just come on up now.
All right.
State your name.
My name is Naomi Lopresto. My name is Naomi Lopresto, the 667 Ann Dalton. I'm not?
No.
Get close to
Just
it.
a little closer to the mic.
Get
Yeah.
personal.
No, just get a little closer.
Oh, okay. Am I personal now?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
I walked in probably at the end of this, but I want to know why did you agree on the Department of Youth Services? Isn't that supposed to be Kamal's, little area? So why did everybody vote yes for that?
Okay, so we can,
Can somebody-
she wanted to know why we voted yes.
I want to know why we voted, why didn't no one question about Department of Youth Services?
That was already a department before he came in.
Right. It's still
They
gonna be a
already had
department. So those are inflated numbers, basically. And,
So when we come back April, the third, whatever that is, this is gonna change? It won't be the same?
It may change.
next year.
Next year?
So next year, there'll be a whole nother report that'll be similar to this. It'll be unaudited. It'll be different numbers, obviously, because it'll be different things that may have happened, different administration. They may cut certain things, they may add certain things. So the report will be similar in form, possibly, but different in content.
Well, I want you to let you know, you gotta weigh real good this time.
I'm sorry?
Y'all gotta weigh real good this time. That's what I said, y'all gotta weigh real good this time. Because so I don't know the numbers from last year to compare to this year, for one thing. Next of all, I hope next year that everything be more in order. Do not come presenting us with stuff that you have not looked at. We are not at a candy store. You are not gonna continue to come doing, and I pray that you're not here next time.
Whoa.
You need to be gone.
She's talking about Robert.
Oh, she talking about.
Yeah, she don't know who she really should be talking, but she directing towards whoever is in charge of that.
Anybody else got a comment?
Okay, hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Okay, and I second.
Motion to adjourn the meeting.
And I'm Sharon Carter, 16301 Kenwood, and I second it.
There we go.
Y'all did good. Aye.
The motion carries, this meeting is adjourned.
Yeah.
Everybody stay for the second.
I know, right.
That's when you beat up.
Uh-oh.
Right, that's the real question. That's why I ain't asked one.
Give us a little.
Yeah, that was good.
Uh-huh.
But I know some about the taxes
All right.
that we were doing when people were losing their homes.
Yeah,
And we was trying to help
Obama
people with their
cut,
homes.
no, Obama cut the taxes, he went up on the state tax.
Taxes,
I
okay.
never forget him.
Okay.
So when I got my check, he was all like, man, you see our check? He thought, I went back to HR and said, this is wrong, I don't want to spend my cash.
Okay.
And then we found out later on, it was, our check went back to where it was. Like,
I don't remember that part of it, but I know he had the things when people were losing their homes.
Yeah.
Because they did all of that inflated stuff.
To recognize that what's being presented, we're not going to accept it or not accept it.
The agenda for the regular meeting will be up front here. If you'd like to get a copy of the agenda. The agenda for the regular meeting will be
When do we get the money?
She said the agenda over there?
Right here, right here.
Okay.
over there. Please return your paddles to the desk, the check-in desk. Please, at the end right here, to your right. Please return your paddles to the check-in desk before you leave. Everyone, please return your paddles to the check-in desk before you leave.
hey, what's up, Quinn?
You gotta come over here, cause that's too far. I can't. They can use the okay. Come on, y'all.
No, they look cute. I dare you go say it. All right, hey.
I'm about to go tell Casey that. What's up?
Not much.
How you doing?
Say hey to everybody. You ain't even hear me. Hey, how you doing? Hi. Oh, Darlene's here without a mask. Let's see how this meeting goes. Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Hey, say hey,
how are
everybody.
you? Hi, everybody.
It's our new
How are
trustee.
you? Yes, ma'am.
I'm good. How are you?
Hi.
I know.
Beat up.
You won. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. She have to be here. Darlene here. She have to be here. That's Dan Brown, wife. This Darlene last meeting. She not run. She didn't run again, so they don't have to get rid of her. What time is it? It's 7 yet? I'm sorry, I can't see the time on my phone.
7:16.
Oh shit! I gotta eat my pizza.
All right, me from the order.
I know, right?
Show them, because then South Holland has in here. After this, South Holland has our president.
Really? Wow.
So I can say that.
I want to get something to eat.
Hey.
I know, right? Right. Right.
Trustees, we need to start the meeting. Hello, trustees, can you please take your seats? We need to begin the regular scheduled board meeting. I moved over. Oh, yes. Oh, public, also, if you'd like to sign up for public comment, the book is up.
Can I sign before you move it? I can't.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Can we all take our seats? Come on, trustees.
All right, y'all. Let me set back up. This is the regular schedule board.
The agenda is on the checkout table. And please do not forget to leave your paddles at the check-in desk, please.
Yeah, that's what I think.
If anyone needs an agenda, it's on the table that you check in. The agendas for the regular scheduled board meeting are on the table in the back.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what just happened. Thing just did something on its own. My apologies. That was weird. Yeah, this is Tiffany's last meeting. Her car here. I don't know if she's joining the meeting, but her car is definitely here. I don't see her goons. I don't think she's gonna show though. I think she upstairs like she was last time. She's playing in her office. Maybe she cleaning out her office.
At the last but I would like to go to try to get rid of it. I came in and handed my letter to I'll get every job. I said, I couldn't do this. So everybody over here. See, this is the station. Real I don't get this.
Hey, how you doing? I'll say we just walked in the building.
They was talking about that. She was talking about that other stuff.
I ain't good with the Zoom and stuff.
He paid them something like.
You say Robert is in Tiffany Trump. That's definitely him.
You don't know that kind of stuff.
Now, I didn't say I live here. I
I'm tired.
The other day, I was arguing with people in Facebook. I said, y'all love that man, and all he would have one picnic a year, and he always have burgers for 3 meals. With your kind of money that you
What are we waiting for?
introduce your lady or something. He loves to win, right?
Good evening, everyone. I would like to call the meeting of the Board of Trustees to order. It is April 8th, 2025. The time is 7:27. I will call the roll. Trustee Gonzalez.
Present.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Present. Trustee Wiedemann. Present. Supervisor Henry. Can we please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance?
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like to make a motion to appoint Chris Gonzalez as the supervisor pro tem.
Second. Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
Right, thank you. Next on the agenda, we have public comments.
First is it Janelle Taylor?
Oh, where did she go?
She was just right here.
Yeah,
I think she went to the bathroom or something. Oh, okay.
Remember, you have 3 minutes.
Janelle Taylor, South Holland. I have a personal complaint. I'm old and I wear hearing aids. And there's a whole house between here and where you all are. Why are we back so far? We're not gonna bother you. Those scenes are over. Can we kind of be a little closer? Because you could put a whole family could live in this space. I can't hear well. And I'd like to be a little closer. So that's my personal complaint.
Okay.
Thank you. Vivian Allen?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm messing up. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Just wanted to say first congratulations to the trustees for the race. You guys winning. Hopefully we'll be able to get back our township like we took our village back in Dalton. Want to congratulate everyone that is new in their role. And just a little disappointed that I saw Tiffany's car outside. And again, she's a no-show. It's just pathetic at this point. She's like a total embarrassment to us, but I'm just glad that you guys are still willing to do the business despite of her actually coming in here and doing her job. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank everyone for voting.
Mr. Al Kendall.
I'm taking this back.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank you for giving me a small amount of your time. My name is Adolphus Al Kendall, representing Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle. My number is 313-434-3851, 313-434-3851. So the information that I'm giving out, if you want it, text me, show me the money, and I will text you back the information. All of it I won't be able to share now, so you should probably just send me a text. I'll send it to you. For those who don't know, on the 15th, we have a hospitality hires, of which we're gonna have about 70 employers that are hiring on the spot. It's not just jobs, it's about careers, and so they train people in various 5 different careers that will help you to, you got a crumb snatcher at home and you need to, try and uplift them, bring them around. This is a great opportunity. We have one program that's being organized by our Elevate program. One is that assists people with water. One is that assists daycare centers with lead abatement at their facility, so it doesn't cost them any money at all. And then the last one, operated by Elevate, it assists homes with water assistance and renovations in the homes. So those are the 3 ones. I wanted to just give you a brief summary. And if you send me a text, I'll send you the details where you can go and to apply. Of course, we had a Justice Advisory Council grant, which was $30 million. $20 million is for intervention, working with youth in the community, and another $10 million is for wraparound services for those who've been the victims of gun violence in the community, and organizations and others can apply. Those are some of the programs that President Preckwinkle and the county board and your commissioner for this area, Mrs. McCaskill, and others have worked to provide those dollars. There were ARPA grants, and I look forward to those that will send me a text, and I'll give you that information as well as others. So thanks for just giving me a few moments of your time.
Thank you.
313-434-3851. 313-434-3851. I'll send you the links as well as giving you other information. President Preckwinkle has a radio show. It is the 3rd Sunday of each month. So this Sunday, April the 20th, from 7 to 8 a.m. on WCPT channel 820.
And you said text what, so they know? Show me the money? Okay.
Show me the
Makes
money.
sense.
313-434-3851. And the president has a radio show every 3rd Sunday on WCPT 820 called First Take It Daybreak. So she's there every 3rd Sunday giving information, and I'm there every other Sunday that she's not there. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, next on the agenda, we have approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve minutes of the board meeting held on March 25th, 2025 at 6 p.m.?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the March 25th meeting.
Second.
All right, any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Superintendent Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Temp Gonzalez? Supervisor Hilliard? Motion passed.
Right. Next is approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve approval of bills? Sorry. Is there a motion to approve the general fund bills?
I would like to make an amended motion to pay the bills excluding item 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112. Those are for events that the board didn't approve or hasn't happened yet. Also for 113, 114, and 115. So I make a motion to pay the bills excluding those numbers I mentioned.
I'll second.
second. Is there any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee
Find it now.
Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right. Next, we have approval of the bills for the General Assistance Fund. Is there a motion to approve?
So I would like to make a motion to approve the bills excluding items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, asking that we would permanently remove those items. They have been placed on the agenda before, but they weren't in compliance with the image ordinance, and that's why they were moved to begin with. So I'm asking that we would exclude those bills and permanently remove those from the bill list and pay the remaining bills.
I'll second.
All right. There's a motion and second. Any discussion? All right. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Right. Next, under approval of bills, we have approval of Road and Bridge Fund bills. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Road and Bridge.
Second.
All right. There's a motion and second. Any discussion? All right. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right. Next, we have old business. I don't believe there's anything under old business, correct? All right. And next, we have resolutions, proclamations, and ordinances. I don't believe we have anything under there either.
No.
Correct? Right. Next on the agenda, we have new business. Item A, motion to approve the Illinois Township Association of General Assistance Caseworkers Conference registration fee, overnight hotel accommodation, and stipend for food and gas for possibly 3 caseworkers. One caseworker who sits on the board of the ITA GAC will stay 2 nights. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Right, there's a motion and second. Any discussion? Right, call the roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, item B under new business, request for proposal for IT services. Is there a motion? There be no motion?
If there's no motion, then you just pass on to the next item.
All right, so there be no motion, we'll be moving on. Next on the agenda is closed session. Is there a motion to go into closed session?
Yes, I'll make a motion to go into closed session to discuss the hiring, discipline, performance, compensation, and dismissal of certain personnel, legal counsel, acquisition of real property, matters pending, probable or imminent litigation pursuant to section 2C1, 2C5, and 2C11 of the Open Meeting Act. Also to discuss the security procedures, school building safety and security, and the use of personnel and equipment to respond to an actual, a threatened, or a reasonably potential danger to the safety of employees, students, staff, the public, or public property pursuant to the section 2C8 of the Open Meetings Act.
I'll second.
All right, there's a motion and second. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez?
Yes.
Motion passed. 7:41, we're going to closed session.
Closed session it is. Oh, Jesus. I gotta go to my car. Yeah, ask Stephanie. Stephanie, do you have an extra bottle of water? Y'all leaving? Oh,
I just came out of Q. I never been doing that meeting. I just wanted to see how it was done.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
said, "Dog, I wanna make sure."
Right. Let's see how next year goes.
Have a good evening.
I know when you go on your website, that thing, there's a lot you can change when you do a public hearing like that. There's a lot of things right here. That annual town meeting, you can change a lot of that, and if you want to, whichever trustees what you want. That's, because we are the faculty body.
Yeah.
That's what that means. They have to show you that.
Next year, we definitely need to make sure
So you
that
see what it says, you have an annual, you have the power to. I mean, you can change all that, you can change whatever you want on that. You gotta make a motion, somebody second it, they gotta record it, and at the next township, they gotta adapt it. We got that power.
That's good to know.
See, the reason they getting over on that, what they did right there, because Frank did that stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
Frank had the meetings after they did the audit.
Absolutely.
You know why? I sit on the school board, because you have to show that you showed the public the finance.
Yeah.
And then all you
And
gonna
even
do?
if it's inflated numbers, they still saw numbers.
Yeah, they show the public.
That's all
At
you
the end of the
supposed to
day,
do.
it's all, see that signature? Did you have a public hearing? Like you said, disposal of equipment. If they want to sell one of them township buses, they gotta come tell us.
Yeah.
Because we did it at 152, and the board president bought a brand new Ford Blaze, no, Chevy Blazer for $1.
Yeah. But that's ridiculous.
But they didn't tell us they was selling, they said it was for 200, 300.
Because they don't want nobody else to buy it. So they're trying to
And she got it for $1 after we all left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
If you can survive Harvey 152 school board, you can survive anybody. They sold. I mean, really, I went in that meeting one time and said, let's teach our kids Spanish from kindergarten to 3rd grade. You thought I said I'm gonna give everybody here cancer.
Okay.
They looked at me like I was crazy. They said, what the hell wrong with I said, I mean, the babies, their mind learns from kindergarten.
Oh, we in closed session.
What it learns a lot.
So we can see who is
so why
about to
not
be
give them
disciplined.
And then when
Hopefully they can tell us.
Junior high school.
Last time,
kindergarten to
remember,
8th grade. Now that child.
They said that they couldn't give that information out.
Everybody in that building know that one kid always.
Keith is technically Keith gone, right? When the new administration get in, they're not keeping Keith. I am pretty sure, and don't quote me, but I would think that the new administration already have who they need that has certain certain experiences with certain key roles. So I think that they already started sourcing for who they want to put in those positions. In my opinion, I definitely will ask, but that's just my guess.
I mean, school board meetings, Cook County commissioners.
That was a pretty decent meeting.
I ran for Cook County commissioner against.
I gotta go get me something to eat, y'all.
She's commissioner.
I can't eat. My appetite is nothing.
Week off from work.
Outside of like fruit and stuff,
Everybody in there.
I can't eat nothing.
I
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, and they actually voted, and I said, oh, they vote on everything between 9 and 5 o'clock. We don't know what they're talking about until you see it on the news.
Right.
Loretta, this her, so in May, once, Napo and them take office, Loretta will be gone. I'm not sure about her clerk, but I'm sure the new clerk probably have whoever's going to assist her already lined up. So, only person that's on this board that'll be staying probably is, Christopher Gonzalez, I believe.
That night, the county voted to add a 10%.
I don't, ever since I've really been sick, I really can't eat, but when I did my radiation changed my taste buds. So my taste buds is not the same. And then especially like when it rains a lot and then it stopped raining, it just throws my whole body system out of whack, so I can't really eat that much. I'm down, my energy levels is low, even though I haven't been raining the last couple days, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
I never seen when I was
today was bad.
Somebody was up in LA, they wasn't working.
Robert Hunt is gone. Do you really think that Napoleon is gonna keep Robert Hunt on board? Not gonna happen.
Everybody
Not a
in the
chance.
county been with FMLA for 4 years.
Napoleon probably come in and do his own books before he let Robert finance anything after he is put on there.
Yeah, them school boards, them.
It's okay.
When you see a school board member fight,
It's okay.
trying to
I'm still working to get better, so every day is a new day. So new day, new me. Every day. This is what helped me keep going though. Doing YouTube videos and coming to meetings. 'Cause I don't do nothing else outside of that. Y'all be surprised that I sit in the house all day, every day.
They show fight for it. You know all they do? We're going to tear down that school over there because literally when we ain't got that many kids, when we got 100 kids. Nah, they already look.
Yeah. No, thank you guys.
We did.
Yeah, my taste buds ever since and the weather. That's why my leg is messed up. It's not so much that I can't walk, which I can walk, but my leg goes out every so many steps. And then if I don't have nothing to balance myself with, I'll fall. When I walk too far, I get very windy. So that's the reason why I have to use the walker, because sometimes I just need to sit down. It's just part of me just dealing with everyday life, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But believe me, I hate carrying this walker when I have to get out the car and put it back in the car. It's not that fun. It's like when you have a stroller. That's what people ask me. Is that a stroller for you? No, it's not a stroller.
At the school board member
No,
making
but
$200 every 2 weeks.
I guess it could be worse, so I can't complain. I won't complain. I'm here. I'm here. And you guys are here. I thank y'all. It's brother screws are my headaches. So trust and believe. When it rains, I am crying.
Well, the way people vote, I mean, if you only get 20% turnout.
Oh yeah, but Kamal, he screwed himself, even with those grants that he received. Kamal's definitely, he's going down because he's not going to be able to explain how he did anything with those grants when it came to the youth program or Thornton Township. Because I heard that, I saw on somebody's live, he got a grant through District 205 and was supposed to use it for the kids, and he's probably not going to have any documentation to show any kids that he helped within the district with that grant.
But see, well, down here, the more numbers, that's why Frank was alive. Frank didn't do nothing past the rest of the states to lead everything back. Because he got all the votes in Calumet City, 22,000. 7 ward over there in Calumet City, over there off Burn.
Tea with trustees is Saturday.
He took care of it.
And it's going to be very interesting because they got somebody coming in to do therapy for Dalton. So I'm interested to see how that's going to
see what's going on.
I'm not going to go live to it. I'm going to get some video clips though. And then I'll post it to you guys.
Sorry. I'll come pick you up. And when nobody getting picked up at home. I'll think of everybody out there.
So
and
we'll
have
see.
their city. I drive around Harvey. Get on this bus.
That's the tip we thought she was gonna buy all the votes. Give me certificates.
I know, I told you, I was mad, because when I found out they didn't stop it, I was coming to give me a fake tire. Like, one day y'all gonna pass that, I said, I'm gonna play.
You know, I don't know when they coming because they still sending out subpoenas. How many years later is this? And they still sending out subpoenas, so I don't know when they coming. I hope it's soon.
It was that, I know when I started,
But
it was that South
at this point, I think that whatever she's doing and wherever she thinks she's going to be able to go, they'll be able to locate her and find her. It's definitely going to be after the new administration take over, but remember she have 90 days outside of the election, so
Everybody got a foundation.
she's still counting
And it's made
down.
up- The administrator is the one who actually runs it.
But I hope they come soon. I was talking to someone else recently about that, and
Broker, some other guy was.
they think that they're fine-tuning the case. I think so too. And once they fine-tune everything, I think that that's when they'll just come and present everything that they have, and then she just has to go from there. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. And imagine my whole body goes through it when it rains because since my surgeries, everything I have wrong with me is neurological. So like my legs tremor, my arms tremor, my head hurts. It's a lot.
The most money she got was from the township. The most money she got was from the township. She raised it.
Well, she used that same grant.
But what did she do with that money? Who did she help?
Well, see, no, that was when they took them trips.
Well, you know, they had a
And you know why they ain't got rid
little
of
dinner here where she was supposed to be guest about it. And I came to it. And my neighbor from the street, his sister, told me, I was sitting to take a She had our t-shirts with her face on. And they were trying to get them out of no thing. Then she had the big back drop where you could take a picture. No things. I wouldn't even accept that calendar she did. And somebody brought one and put it in my mailbox. I threw that sucker away. I don't want to look at her.
I'm tired.
And you don't want that bad luck around you.
Sorry, y'all.
I used to question all the time.
It was just her name.
Why does every flyer have to be?
I take black seed oil. If y'all see my vitamins that I take daily,
But there were no seniors on it.
it's ridiculous. But I do. I take that. I take
It should reflect what you're trying to do.
turmeric. I take ginger. I take women's one a day vitamins. I take black seed oil. I take soursop.
Whatever it is, the budget that they have.
Something else. I take more vitamins than I do my regular pills. That's why my vitamins be so much.
She raised $225.
But I've been taking since my surgeries, I've been trying to keep up on my health. That's why I'm stronger than what I could. I should. Hey, Amir. Yeah, I'm stronger than what I should because I try and do what I can to eat right and take my vitamins and exercise as much as possible. The thing about me exercising though is that I'm still building up my stamina, and like if it's a day where it's just draining outside, I take folic acid because I take pain pills every day, so I have to take the folic acid, and I take another stomach coater as well. So, and they're prescribed by my doctor. But
They got some of them right there.
but yeah, I just try to eat right and do what I'm supposed to do. But when it's draining outside, it's still like I can't function like I normally do.
Still work. She just don't use it. They don't use it.
I can't wait till the FBI come in.
Right now.
I know that.
How many months do y'all think? Y'all think it's gonna take more than 6 months?
Like I said,
I pray that it don't take more than 6 months, but I wonder if it's gonna take more than 6 months for them to get her.
when I ran,
Yeah.
give us those sheets with everybody's name.
I've been watching little TV shows, and I'm really skeptical about how these charges will be able to stick. Not saying that they don't have some good charges on her, but I'm wondering how these charges will stick and who will be her attorney. Will Max Solomon represent her for a Fed Rico case? Like, he don't have anything else to do. He lost all the roles that he was running for, so he really should just focus on trying to be a lawyer. He should probably try and focus on being a better lawyer. But it's gonna be very interesting to see.
I did not. They wanted out of it. They were like,
Yeah, she have.
I saw a lot of reviews, people complaining that.
She have. But all the kickbacks that she have done is going to come back and kick her in the ass. I cannot wait. When I tell y'all I can't wait, I'm excited to see how things change. I don't know if Solomon quit, but I know she haven't had any attorneys representing her. But all of the cases that she have, and they've been just throwing them out of court, ruling against whoever showed up. I'm just glad that we don't have to deal with her no more. She out of there.
so they probably didn't have to stop overbooked.
She is gone.
Some reviews say that the elevator wasn't.
No more Tiffany Henry. A long ass executive session. I hope they come out with some good, juicy things that they did behind closed doors.
Why y'all stop?
I'm glad that y'all been staying on this long. I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry, these words. No, she's not feeding the people. I don't know what Shanita said. I'm sorry, I missed that. My glasses is horrible today, y'all. I didn't clean them. Got like a little glare on. I can't find my red glasses. I lost them. Lost them. I want to cry. They got to be in my room somewhere because I remember breaking them home. St. Patrick's is open, so they really don't have anything going on with them. I think the issue that Miss Mary had was the trash that's in the community, and I just hope that people that go to that restaurant understand that that is, a neighborhood right behind it, and they just be respectful to the residents in the area. I think as long as that and they don't litter, I think they'll be fine. But they have a nice parking lot area, so it's a nice place where people can really park and have enough room where they don't have to park on the blocks. I think another thing was that Ms. Valerie was saying that they were going to put parking permit things in front of their houses, so that way people know that they can't park over there, permit parking, so they do permit parking. If you park on that area, you don't have a permit, or you can't park, if you have one, they'll tow your vehicle. I think that's what they're gonna wind up doing. So it's gonna be interesting, but it's a very nice place. They start karaoke on the 15th, so I'm gonna go up there. Lady Red is doing karaoke, and she does really good karaoke. I love her karaoke, so I'm gonna definitely go out and support.
Well, they have bands.
I'll see how it is, but the food is good too. I went, the food is that was really good up there. I think when they do karaoke on Tuesday, absolutely I'm singing. You coming? Who's that, 39? Yes, I'm singing. You gonna come sing with me?
Oh, really?
I sing at all karaoke. I don't care if y'all don't like my voice. It's like I told y'all, I hate my talking voice. Yes, we no longer have to deal with that thing again. I'm so glad. I'm so proud that we stood strong. Yes, I sing karaoke. All the time. What? Y'all done see me at the trustees karaoke? Me and Dr. Nikita, we sang Poison.
And then
You got it in.
surprised because he
That's
said
my
he
song.
was
I'll probably be singing that first.
borderline retail.
Everybody wants to hear you sing. Come sing with me. I need some people to come out and sing with me. I told Kurt, so Kurt said if he's in the area, he's going to try and come Tuesday. But that's on the 15th, so y'all got time to make plans to meet me up there. Like I'm promoting. Be a promoter for this Tuesday. But yeah, y'all come sing with me.
He all that, you wanna be with him.
They're going to see. It's a really nice establishment. It's a really nice establishment, and like Jason said, they're going to stay on them, so they have to make sure that they have all of their proper paperwork in order. They're going to go over that again once he get into office, and as long as everything is copacetic, I think that they should be okay with continuing to run their establishment, because they have something nice there. They had a vision, and I saw it, and it came out really nice. It came out better than I would have dreamed it up. Definitely better. She has I have a creative side, but not when it comes to decorating. I can't decorate. Like that's my biggest thing. Like I am horrible at decorating. If anybody ever been to my house, you can tell them. Like my last house when my mother came over and decorated for me, I never changed it because I didn't know what to do with it. I ain't even have, listen, I don't have any decorations. So, so they did a nice rap sheet. And it's picturesque. So like they take pictures everywhere in there. That's what I really love about it. The picture environment.
But a lot of
I gotta get my hair.
Like when I was at school.
I mean, so y'all see this part. So this irritates me, right? This is where my prosthetic is at. So all of this is like prosthetic. But like anytime I move my face like this, it like makes a line. I don't like it. So I'm trying to find a hairstyle where like this side of my face. Because I'm never gonna let this grow back. This has to stay shaved.
All I had to do was make a motion and somebody
And
said,
then I'm just gonna let this grow. So I need a new
that let me know
hairstyle.
all y'all.
And then they make mine.
One lady, they let her be in charge.
Cover my face more.
He
But I guess it's my scar, so I'm not ashamed of this book. I'm still here, so that's what I went through what I went through, and I came through.
And his buddy wanted to be over the finance.
So that's that. You say unless I point it out. I'm sorry.
I said all this money. I said I was a custodian.
Yeah, they'll be able to clean up the mess that you created. I don't think that it's hard to do. It's just finding out everything that she have done. And Mary probably is sick of the St. Patrick's, but in their defense, it's already there. It's already there. So we just gotta work together with them because that helps Dalton. That helps Dalton tremendously. Thank you. So we're excited about it. And it's 30 and over, you're right. So that's the best thing about the St. Patrick's is that the age range for patrons, and I witnessed that when I went, 30 and over. They didn't let no little kids in there.
So they got some right here.
So I was excited.
Sign me up. And I went down there.
This is a long executive session. I got some pizza and I don't want to eat it while I'm on camera with y'all. Because I had my son warm it up, but as soon as I get in the car, because I left my water in there anyway, I'm tearing this pizza up. He's going to give me a sandwich or something. I don't know about a movie or series, but I do know that if anybody try and use my likeness or put me as a character in any part of any drama series, I just want them to ask for my permission. So to anybody, you don't have my permission until you ask for it. Or don't write me in. I wasn't that big of a character anyway, so it don't make a difference.
And look, I have my name saying on, and they know we just got 32 million to build 3 new schools.
I definitely want y'all to ride home with me. Please ride home with me. Y'all know y'all sick of me. I need somebody to stay on me while,
I used to go to a lot of concerts.
thank you. Somebody else texted me that the other day, and they was like, "Do you have 5G?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Two different programs.
I was like, I think
Johns
so.
Hopkins University.
But yeah, somebody else told me, and I looked at my videos, and the quality is very good. So I thank y'all for noticing, because I can't take pictures with this phone. My pictures suck, but the video quality is like perfection. But I have this app. It's called DJI. It goes with this gimbal, and with that DJI camera, it makes my camera even more clear.
And then they told us to go
So,
Ruth Chris and eat, like a potato cost $5, want a carrot one with it as a little.
you know what? I don't know. He sent me a couple texts with some details about the grants and details about
the guy who played
the job fair that they're having. It's coming up, I think, next week. So other than that, I know he did call me one day, but I was sick. I've been sick for like the last couple of weeks too. That's another thing. I was down, like between the weather and I think I had like strep throat or something, because remember I lost my voice. So
the man, the father.
I don't know. I haven't really talked to him about it.
Right. And
to see exactly what's going on. But I'm gonna follow back up and text them. Y'all don't understand. I have so much going on. Y'all see my bracelets? I forgot I put them on. Let me show y'all. Oh, he's sitting there talking. So these are some that I am, don't say that, 39, because he is not hitting on me. Don't play with me. He will get shot down. So this is one of the bracelets that I made for my fundraiser. So these are all $5 each. This is another one. So I'm not customizing them. They're just stock bracelets. I'm not adding any other colors. If you want them customized, then it's a different price. But each one is $5 each. So if anybody wants to order, I do ship out of state. There is just an extra $15.55 for delivery. But this is for my walk. So what I'm trying to do is, I just got some bad news today. I'm not gonna put the news out there just yet, but this motivates me more to do my walk because of the news that I received today. Not about me, it's about another family member. But so my goal is to fundraise for my own walk and to pay for all of the costs and to try and get sponsorship for food and stuff like that, so it's free to the public. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So anybody want to purchase a bracelet? They're very good beads, very good quality. The guy behind me, I actually gave him my, so if you do want to get a bracelet, you can text me. My number is 773-245-3740. Actually, let me try and see if I can write. No, I can't write it in chat. I tried to do that last time, but you can text me or you can email me. My email is survivorviv1, so SURVIVIV1 @gmail.com. And then, like I say, if you local, I can meet you somewhere locally. Now, if you somewhere far, they $5. So unless you buying it in like a whole bunch, then but I'm sorry, a purple one I can do purple. But yeah, if you guys do want to support, like I say, you can send me a text 773-245-3740. And Judge Petty, you got my number. Oh, no, 773. You don't, because it's my business number. 773-245-3740. And then you know my email address is survivorviv1@gmail.com.
I mean, everything. That's
No, but I can sell him one.
Oh, that's compliments for the hotel.
He want a bad place for a fundraiser. But I didn't bring, I just wore 3 of them because I was going through my collection. This is another one that I made.
All our money was gonna go catching taxis back to the. She already right
I
there
definitely
with
can make the
everything
purple
going
one. Yes, let me know. Just send me a text.
They really took care of
Judge Patty just put it in the thank you in the chat. So if you guys want to send me a text or shoot me an email, I definitely will respond and I'll get it in.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is for my not-for-profit for tumor awareness. And my goal is to do the walk August 10th.
And the man, he felt bad too, because he knew.
Pretty much, I got everything lined up like I need to be. Like I say, I was hit with some news today that have me more determined now to do this walk. But
That man got to go use that bathroom. He had to like tell him we always.
Question.
And it was Bernie Mac.
What day is y'all job fair again?
April the 15th.
April the 15th. Okay. I didn't think you sent me the information for the grant. So, is it already closed? Remember you said that you have.
What is it? The creative placement grant is. A couple of the others are not.
Okay.
You send me a text tonight?
You said you want me to send you one tonight?
Send me one tonight.
Okay, I see.
And then by morning time, I'll be sending out another set.
Okay. I'm making bracelets too for a fundraiser. I'm doing a walk for tumor awareness.
Oh, wow.
So they're $5 each. So next time you see me, if you want to purchase, let me know. I'll text you.
Yeah, that's right. I'll sell you some money.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then you could get it to me when you see it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody. How you doing? All right. Yes, you got a good host here.
Yes.
She's outstanding.
Thank you.
In fact, we're gonna soon see her on CNN.
Absolutely. Exactly. We speaking that into existence. You see that? Yes.
That's right.
That's why I told them they're patient with me. So that way I can, continue to grow. And then, bam.
And one day, I'll have to have you on First Take a Daybreak on my radio show.
I'm gonna text you, and then you got my contact information. I would love. So I'm doing a walk in Dalton at the Dalton Park.
Yes.
August the 10th. It's already set at the Park District, and it's gonna be from 10 to 4. It's for tumor awareness. So for anybody that have suffered with.
Didn't Tiffany have a cancer walk?
Yeah, but don't talk about her cancer walk. You know that was so fake. Really? Is he trying to be funny? Did y'all hear that? For real? No, mine is real.
No shade.
Well, mine is real. You see this tumor awareness? This is my non-for-profit, so that's what it's called.
All right.
So, yeah, I had a meningioma tumor that was 80% of my brain. I got it removed. I caught 2 infections, and then I lost my forehead on the second infection, and I had craniotomy. And then a year later, my tumors came back, so I still am battling with 2 tumors in my head.
You're still battling right now?
Yeah.
Wow. And so where do you get the strength, the faith?
This government, just being out in the world.
Okay.
As long as I do stuff to keep going, I put it in the back of my head. You have to at some point because I'm in pain 24/7.
So you really have a story to tell.
Absolutely.
A compelling story and a reason why you're here on this earth.
Absolutely. God cake. He kept me here for a reason.
And that is to reveal his greatness.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, then that's the reason why I'll have you on the show.
Absolutely.
See there? I knew there was a reason why I came to sit over here.
Yes,
See
sir.
there?
Yes, I definitely would come on your show. So I'm gonna text you, and then we can definitely go from there. But this walk is very important to me, so I would love to talk about it on your show as well.
And when is it?
The walk is August 10th, but I'm doing fundraising now. I'm trying to get it out to the masses that I am doing a fundraising effort because I want to raise my own money for this walk. This is like my first walk. I want it to be free to the community. So I got work to do. Okay.
All right, all right.
All right.
I definitely will. I have to find you so I can come on
I'm gonna text
and
you.
talk some other times on your
Right.
show.
Absolutely. And you definitely can do an interview on my show as well. You know, I do one-on-one, so.
Do you?
Yes. I have StreamYard, so I send out links and I do interviews with people.
All right, well, make sure to send me all that information tonight.
I will. I definitely got you.
All right.
All right.
Well, I mean, she means that she's gonna check me out.
But you guys tell him that I would do that. I love doing interviews, so absolutely.
I'm counting on you.
Absolutely. I got you.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Absolutely. It's through God.
Yeah, they
Every day is like a new day, so I'm just blessed to be here in the land of the living.
When you see one all dialed up,
Did y'all see that $1 million+? But don't we get free food? Where did she spend that money? Because the people that's in the food pantry gets paid out of, I want to say, the general assistance. So if the food depository is donating food to us, so we're not purchasing that food that be in a lot of those boxes. Is she talking about the cakes and stuff? Like, what did she buy that was over $1 million?
she lived in Oklahoma City. That's the drive to see on her.
Yeah, I remember when Keith had that credit card and went to IHOP right away and spent all that money.
Where's my car?
I don't trust
They had a
him.
little hill. It done rolled down the hill over to the people's front yard. He's
When it
still
comes
sitting in it.
to executive session.
But I was in Lawton. And
It must be
I lived
juicy.
in Elk City
I'm
for
so
a little
hungry,
while.
y'all.
And I said, when I went to visit Oklahoma City,
I've been hungry for like 3 days.
I remember where I left at.
Yeah, that BMW was definitely here. It might be gone now. You know, she just, we had a couple spies that was working the room with her.
Yeah. I met someone else when I played the Army basketball. I met the girls basketball team. We was coming back, and they was in the McDonald's, so we was going there to get some.
Forget they gave me this.
This is what that school at. You know, I never knew. You know, and
I think, well, Dr. Scott, since she have that one in Dalton, the Free and D market, I think that they should definitely keep the food pantry like they have it. Just get somebody that is qualified to run it, and somebody that is better organized.
I-35 went on I-33 and he's gonna see cows.
Those cars are going to be gone.
He stayed there 2.5
I'm telling y'all now.
And married a girl from there. And
Now that
lived there
BMW,
for 2 years.
that's gonna be interesting.
I said, hey man, see, that's before they got the Oklahoma City done. I said,
I'm sorry, I needed some salt. I got very low blood pressure too.
Like foundation.
I don't know if I told you all that.
And if you live,
Well, I haven't been eating lately.
they will move your mama, your
So that's
daddy,
why
everybody down and
I know my
next to the campus.
I feel shaky. So I know my blood pressure is probably low. That's why I'm eating chips.
They set them up for all kinds of jobs.
They say salt and water help raise your blood pressure.
Oklahoma State. Actually, at least
Tiffany is an idiot.
17 members in my family either graduated from Langston or attended it. Starting with my grandfather. My mother was a 1940 graduate of Langston. But the latest one of my grandchildren, she graduated 2 years ago.
I thought he left.
Graduated from Langston. That's my mom and dad, that's what they did. And then let her.
I am diabetic. I actually go to see my.
And then,
I got so many health problems.
went there too.
Sounds crazy, but
I was getting ready to.
my A1C, I went to the hospital in October. So this past October in 2024, my A1Cs was 11.1. I was in the hospital for over a week because I didn't know that I was type 2 diabetic until that day.
City Community College, but she has a year and a half at Oklahoma State. So my
That's why I gotta watch what I eat. That's why I got these little bitty gummy bears. Cause I still be snacking, but I buy them. I buy them in bite size. So I only eat like so many per day. Don't judge me. Today has been. Today has been a horrible day. So.
When I went out there in the Army, I stayed and lived there for a while. I still got my house on 6416 Compass in Lawton, Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
A sandwich or something.
It's the, I love those.
Man was shrinking there.
Together with the military town. At 6 o'clock, you can hear the soldiers.
Y'all think we gonna see her anymore? What y'all think? Y'all think she going away? Or do y'all think like she about to be doing a whole bunch of lives and just be out here trying? Y'all think she'll start coming to the meetings as a resident?
Vance,
I'm sorry.
I played against them in basketball. I went there. I went there to play them.
But just can y'all imagine her coming to like the first board meeting as a resident, trying to complain to the trustees and the mayor? Oh my God, that would be made for TV.
I like it.
Y'all know she gonna be looking for any and everything. Her and Cassandra.
I've met some people.
They gonna be looking for any and everything that Jason does that they feel like is wrong.
They stayed open late at night.
That's how desperate and pathetic she is.
Some little restaurant. It was good food.
I got some pizza. I don't have a taste for it. I don't. That's why I say I gotta go get me a sandwich when I leave here. It's so bad. I be buying food that's like really good food. And
I told my buddy, I said, man.
I got an apple too. I don't want to eat this apple on this live. Cause I tear the apple up. I ate all my other fruit. I am not giving him my pizza. Heck no.
That's still a lot of parties when I lived in London.
But I do want to go on his platform though.
I never thought I should start something.
We stop. Need to get my walk information out. Best way I can.
I wasn't planning on staying.
I gotta make this walk beneficial.
I was looking at Sonic. And that took care of all of me. It was just that I was getting unemployment from the military.
Well, executive session, whatever they in. Executive session.
Gone. This stuff over here in Country Club here.
Are you from here originally?
Yeah. I mean,
she can move wherever she want, but the feds they good on that traffic. I've been watching how they've been getting everybody. The feds is real good on that surveillance test. I was like, man. Oh, so I got an update for y'all. Anybody a lawyer out there? So remember I came here last time and the guy served me with a judgment or something. So number one, I couldn't find it in the system. Number two,
Her youngest daughter was.
I found my video information and everything, all my texts pertaining to that case. Now, I'm trying to figure out what Illinois law is when it comes to suing a landlord for trying to take money that basically is unjust. And he added my daughter to a lawsuit, and my daughter was a minor when I moved out of the house. I'm trying to figure that out.
Because
I don't know. Are they coming back? Is it going to be about 15 more minutes?
I never said nothing. Shit.
am not talking to no Big Daddy. Why is y'all
She
playing?
getting ready to retire.
I don't want to talk to him.
And first of all, this guy she started
Absolutely
dating,
not.
so we're gonna have to let him know.
Why y'all playing with me?
Brother Brown, I date your wife, that's my cousin. I know we cousins somewhere. I
Listen.
ain't never heard nobody say they from Meridian.
Nah, she took her rope. Remember how we speak with our ropes? My mama said it's my rope, so I get to go
She
first.
got adopted.
Girl, we don't want to play with you then. She was one of those kids. Come on now. I remember back in the day. I used to be like a double dutch champ. I just want y'all to know that this girl right here, before my surgeries, I was still jumping rope.
I never knew.
So my question about the suit is that they're adding my daughter on, and it's frivolous. It's very frivolous. And I have all my documentation to show that it's very frivolous. And I've been emailing the lawyer since we went to court last time, and he won't even reply to my emails because he have no documentation or no proof. So I'm trying to see, is it worth me trying to take them to court, or should I just go to court and
Well, he was watching and I was scrolling through my phone.
just get it dropped? Oh God, I don't know. But I feel like he's stressing me.
And he said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I think
what
I
I went
found
through
my
when I lived in that house and the stress that he put me through, I feel like I should be, I should get paid to suffer. Yes, I was double Dutch queen. When I used to go to Pullman. Pullman taught me how to jump rope. I don't know if anybody from Roseland area, but I went to Pullman when I was in kindergarten and first grade, and we used to have like a double Dutch club. Oh, that's how I was cold. From kindergarten on, couldn't nobody mess with me. And then when I went to Brennan, we used to jump a lot in that. We used to jump back in the day when we used to go to school. The kids, I don't think they do that now. So there's nothing in the system, in the court system. Like if you type in Vivian Allen, my name not even coming up because I don't have nothing on my name. That's why I'm trying to see how this man said that there's a $23,000 judgment against me when you can't even pull up a judgment. And
but I've been looking for them.
I know I have so much proof that his house was the same way that the last time you visited, so there was nothing wrong with his house. I just need to see if it's even legal that he could put my daughter's name on a judgment when she was never even on the lease because she was a child. Does that make sense? That's my first thing I'm trying to figure out is can you just add anybody onto a judgment that was not a lease signer the whole duration of my stay because I was the mother.
So I was scrolling, and I saw this guy said he lived in Stillwater. I said, that's not my brother.
I know that is.
That's not my brother.
I know he can't collect from me. I'm just trying to see how he's adding my daughter. Like I'm not working. First off, I got so much documentation proof to show that he's a whole ass liar. So I'm just trying to see how is he able to add my daughter that was a minor when I originally lived in that house.
And he had been living in
when I moved out of the house, she was still like 18, 19.
I said, now how did you get to Oakland? Because he said,
I got all my records.
In Utah. And,
so they can add anybody that didn't sign the lease? Is that what you're saying? That she was never on the signed lease?
Told his wife, we have to move someplace else. So
they might do. I'm going to the courts tomorrow. I was just asking if anybody knew.
But something happened.
I'm not worried about even paying a lawyer because I beat this lawyer in court.
Well, let's drive back.
I got all my documentation.
So they drove back and decided.
He entered my house, yes. I have the video proof to show it. I have the police reports. I have my police report number.
I mean, we had a lot of parallels. And his sister, my sister.
Okay, when I go to the court, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just asking. Save me some time. But I'm just trying to see, can he do that? I mean, it's frivolous anyway, so it's not gonna win.
I met up
So
with my They were living in Elk City then, but
I don't think so, but I'm trying to see. Because I thought, I was told, in order for you to legally sue somebody, they have to legally enter into a contract.
the mother from the last name. They all from there. And then, I can't remember my brother's last name.
But there was no damages, so even
He
that.
still live there in Guthrie. He worked for that.
I don't need a lawyer. I don't think,
He be on all that
I'm gonna go to the court and try and even find this lawsuit.
And his wife still lives in
It's not in the system, so it's not even something that, he said they won a $23,000 judgment, but where's that judgment at? I've had people help me search for it, and nobody can find anything, like nothing. I think that he's trying to bait us. That's what I think, because he won't respond to my emails, and he won't send me the judgment. Wouldn't you think that if you have a judgment, you would want to send me the judgment to show me the damages that you say I made? I'm gonna go to the courts. I got bad news today, and then I've been sick, so that's the only reason why I ain't been. But I got until May to go and get this hammered out. And even so, May 1st, the judge already told him that he have to try and serve my daughter, even if he wants her to show up to court. No, I was never served with a judgment. But he can't get a judgment against me anyway. I'm just saying.
I'm mad.
He can't take my disability. Yeah, I know he's lying, because he's a big liar.
I'm sitting already in this red dirt.
What two responses? Mike, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Shut up on that ground and say,
But I know he's lying. He's a big liar. He's just mad. Did you say you think Big Daddy is loyal? That is not my problem. I go to the courts.
A storm comes from somewhere. Oh, James, that's 6
Yeah.
You see the boys get on my
I'm going to go to the courts tomorrow. I promise y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all an update. But I'm gonna go to the courts tomorrow. I just haven't went. I'm just asking legally, can somebody add somebody that never signed a lease? Because he don't have a signature anywhere. So with me, with my HR brain, it's like, how is she legally entering into a contract that you're saying that you're suing her for $23,000 for when she didn't sign the lease? I signed the lease.
They wasn't afraid of
She didn't come to you, contact you, ask you. The trustees, they left.
Out there so amazing, you know.
But you talking about Stephanie just came back out, but she said about 10 more minutes or so. They haven't gave me a case number.
Relax with everything.
And when I look my name up in the system, it's only like stuff that came up from when I had a accident like years ago when I was suing this lady that ran a red light and hit my car. But there was no damages though. So how was she legally on the hook when she didn't sign anything? I wish I could jump still. I can't even run, y'all. That's what makes me sad. I get up every day and I can't run. I'm gonna run again though. I'm gonna run again and I'm gonna dance again. Y'all gonna be here to watch me.
I used to say when my youngest son married and had kids, and he had a daughter here already. I said, well, maybe I'm just home there, y'all. I'm sorry. I got a lot of friends there. I go to my college homecoming every year. And I said, no, because he and his wife would expect me to babysit, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I thought we stood out there, but I told her every time we went down, it was.
Because I can do sideways dancing. Funny story, when I learned how to walk, when I figured out I can walk, I can only walk sideways. So like right now,
sitting around like we doing now.
I still can't lift my legs, so like if I'm sitting like this, I can't lift my legs. They won't let.
16 hours there.
Trying hard.
Drive 16 hours.
They just won't let. But if I put them to the side, I can lift them. Same thing with my arms. Like if I put my arms out forward,
When I first moved to Harvey, I had a house.
see that?
And they come out my
I can't
back
close
door.
my hands.
I'm
trying hard.
7, 8 feet. They just dirt.
Whew, it hurt.
And I
But I
had
can't
these
close my
parties
hands.
every summer in July for my birthday.
It's like a brain thing. I don't know. My brain is like in the forward position. My brain is stuck. It don't work.
Push rod on my place
That's
line.
another thing. But I was talking to Kurt. Kurt said it took him. So I didn't know he had brain surgery. So he said it took him some years before he was able to get back normal. His brain surgery was because he had a brain bleed. But when I had my first surgery, I was disabled that very first surgery. So our surgery is kind of different from that perspective. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging in. I'm just talking. But so with my surgery, I believe they hit it. And whatever nerve they hit, it messed up my forward motion. There was a lot of stuff that I can't do. Even my tongue, like when I go to speech therapy, they have like this little ball thing that you put in your mouth. Not them kind of balls. But so you like have to like press down on it. But like if I put my tongue to the side, it works fine. But in the front, it doesn't work.
He gave me a chance that night, and we've been friends. And any club he opens,
Don't laugh at me.
I'm gonna be there to DJ. And I know
not the whole
I know her husband. I know his brother Rick Lawson because he sings blues too.
No, thank
brother
you.
Ricky from Mississippi. He's
I'm just trying to keep y'all entertained.
We got history. I told him one guy. I said, man,
what time is it?
It's me. I'm a back ball.
Basketball game.
I know, right? They better have some juicy gossip for us for taking this long.
And
Shit.
we go with push my
Yeah, and I eat a lot of shrooms too. So, just so y'all know, I've started microdosing the mushrooms, and I ain't had none the last 2 days. Don't judge me. But starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start back over again. Then I'm also growing, so I'm trying to grow some. But we'll see. I just try and help keep my brain function up. That's why I do a lot of, y'all don't understand, I do a lot of learning and research. I've taught myself so much stuff that I have lost with my memory after my surgery, because I'm not embarrassed right now, but when I had my surgery, I forgot a lot of stuff. A lot. It was embarrassing. It was frustrating because people be talking about stuff and you really want to remember, but you just can't. Woohoo! They back. It's almost time to go, y'all.
I know this dude.
And Mary ran over this.
And I was like in hospital.
I seen him on somebody's Facebook channel.
I know, right? Because I'm hungry. I need to go get me a sub sandwich.
This tow truck is coming down here now. It's flying. Yeah, oh, he got stuck.
Thank you, Lisa.
I was young and used to hang out.
He had a nice little place called the Waterfront. He had a nice little bar. They just where you were.
All right, coming out of closed session, is there a motion at 8:40? Is there a motion to reconvene?
A motion.
Second.
Roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor
Yeah, I know
Pro
Gray
Tem
Everett
Gonzalez?
came, so she can
Motion
give
passed.
Tiffany all the details about what happened in closed session.
Okay, next item is action following closed session. There being none, move on to the next item. We have reports. Does anybody have any reports?
I do not.
Well, I guess I just wanted to say real quick, congratulations to the new administration coming in. And if there's anything I can do to help with the transition, please let me know. And also, congratulations to Kia, the deputy clerk. She had her baby, healthy baby boy on Sunday, so congratulations to her as well.
I forgot she was pregnant.
Right. Anything else? I'd just like to say thank everybody for coming out to vote last week. You know, we should. I'd like to see the numbers come up. I want to see more people come out and vote because that helps our area so much, showing that we have people coming out to vote. That we have the people who come out. Obviously, we don't care. We just need more. You know, we need more. We need more people exercising their right to vote, and however that may be. You know, so you know, we got so many ways to do it now, whether it be early voting by mail. You know,
This
or
Darlene
the
last
old-fashioned
meeting.
way on election day. But you know,
She
I've said it plenty
voted
of
out.
times, as you know, and everybody knows, there's power in numbers. It shows that we're involved. It shows that we're engaged. And when we ask for things, whether it be from Cook County or Springfield, it just helps, showing that we have involved voters.
Right.
So, like I said, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. And just, you know, we just gotta let's keep coming out. So, all right, thank you. Right.
So they,
Anyone else?
so we ain't
Is
gonna
there a
know.
motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to know what
Second.
happened in closed session.
I was excited about that.
Wait, we don't know nothing?
Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann? Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez? Motion passed. Meeting adjourned 8:42.
That's it?
Can you sign the minutes, please?
They used to have, they go on executive session. There's one lady come there one day, I said, what you got your cooler for? She said, oh, these people think they slick. They go on executive session, they don't come out till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Get everybody gone.
Let me go.
She be the only one sitting there. She be sitting there with her sandwiches and her juice. They come back out, she goes, no, y'all lying.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, she made sure she just, I'm telling you, they can go on an executive session. 2
Huh?
o'clock in the morning, they just not coming
Yeah, you can
back
take
out.
it.
Come on now.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got, they did that.
I know, we ain't
Kansas
hear nothing.
City.
I gotta go eat, y'all. This thing gonna die. That's the only reason why I ain't about to go up there. I'm gonna text Stephanie and ask her why we don't have no information. I gotta go though. This thing is about to die.
No, about to die, and that's gonna die.
Listen. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hurrying up because this thing gonna die. Okay. All right, see y'all later. All right, see you later. I thank y'all. Now I'm headed to my car. Y'all know how this go. It's dry. Can't wait to get in the car. We'll get some cold water. All right, good night. No, thank y'all for watching and joining in and listening. have a live tomorrow that I'm doing with someone from my high school. It's just gonna discuss our annual picnic. Why is this thing going around in circles? This is so irritating. Stop. I am in the elevator on my way. I should have probably went to the ladies' room. I just want to get me a set. Oh shit, I almost fell. Y'all didn't see that. Did y'all see that? Ooh, sometimes I forget I'm disabled. This elevator's about to take me out. Lord have mercy. That would have been one for the gram. Have a good one.
Good night.
This thing don't never work. Ooh, it's cold out here too. All right, you have a good one too.
For real, that was ridiculous.
Well, hold on, y'all. I gotta sit this down. All right, have a good day.
You know I subscribe to you. I just know how to come in because since I'm doing this, I be tired. Posting
okay.
Stuff. But I be watching your stuff.
Thank you.
You make me laugh, so I love your laugh.
You say?
You got the best laugh ever.
Listen, I hate my
I
laugh.
laugh at your stuff more.
I hate my laugh.
At you. No.
Hey, what you doing on the 15th? You should come to St. Patrick's. Yeah. For karaoke.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know I like that.
I'm going. You should come. Let's support them.
Take my number
Hold on.
you can contact me.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you my card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my card and then.
The karaoke. Oh, they doing karaoke?
Yeah, Lady Red.
When?
On April the 15th. That's the first day.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go.
Yep.
That's why I said you gotta text me.
Yeah. Hold on.
And I'm gonna text you back. Then you gonna have my number.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me your phone. I'm gonna put my number in your phone.
Okay. What the hell I did?
I don't know.
Here you go. I got it on the charger.
Okay.
Close that thing up. Where's my phone at? Right here. Here it is, right here.
What? Okay.
Now if I got, I'm charging my phone. And then I'm gonna text you back.
Okay. I don't think it rained.
I would love to go.
No, text me because I don't think it rained. I forgot I'm on live.
That's you?
Yeah, just text me because I didn't let it ring. I'm on my live. I don't want to end my live. That's okay. I got it now.
Wait a minute. How am I text you? I don't see your number in my message.
Hold on. Let me see.
See, that's my message right there.
Where your
Oh, I gotta go to your number and text you.
That's okay.
It's been a while. Don't nobody know I'm disabled. See,
I'm disabled too.
Look, you see my medical bracelet? I can't get an MRI.
Oh, really?
I got a clamp in my head. Yeah, I got a clamp.
Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second. DAB.
Girl, I get an MRI, that'll kill me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have to wear the, see, I got the medical alert.
Oh, wow.
I don't look at everybody don't know I'm disabled.
No.
Permanent disabled.
No, you don't look it. Well, I am too.
And don't forget I'm 68.
Listen, I'm 40. I'll be 47.
Hey.
So we're going to take our disabled asses to
watch
sing.
Me, watch this. I'm gonna text you back.
Tell me, y'all. Finna go sing Tuesday.
You know I like that.
I love
fun.
singing.
Give me an ugly sweater.
Yes.
I didn't care if I sound good or whatever. I still got up there.
Absolutely.
I'm bold. I get up there.
Listen, we going.
Text me.
I will.
I'm serious.
I got you.
I'm
all right.
serious.
See you
Okay.
later.
Take care.
All right. Be safe. All right, y'all. Sorry. Shit, I forgot to put the keys in the ignition. I'm running my mouth. But yeah. Yeah, Bass Solo is a sweetheart. Oh, this raggedy car. So, I thank y'all for anybody that's staying on my live until I get where I need to go. But y'all might be a little mad at me because I gotta go pick up a sandwich. Okay, so But my take on this Hinyard shit, right? Number one, super stoked that it's completely over, right? We are done with corruption. We are done with dumb shit, and we are just done, fed up. So it's over. So from that perspective, I'm happy, excited. Darlene, that's her last meeting. So she's not running again for the board, for the school board. And she didn't run again for the township. So both of her seats are up. So I don't know what Darlene plans to do now that this is over. But that's her last meeting. So literally by the 18th, and I don't know their exact day on the inauguration that they are having for the new administration, but by the 18th, Darlene will be done anyway. And same thing, like even with, I know a lot of people are saying Keith Freeman. Now, I know that Jason is going to definitely get his own village administrator in there, someone that is good, someone that is focused, someone that hopefully is transparent and trustworthy, right? That's what we gotta have. But when it came to Keith Freeman, they kept Keith on board because Keith started helping. And the information that Keith have discovered for the trustees have been valuable. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, why is he still on board? But they need him. They truly need Keith Freeman right now, especially like with the clerk. I talk to the clerk, often, frequent, and she's just grateful that she can do her job. Y'all gotta understand, Keith Freeman and Tiffany Hinyard stopped the clerk from doing her job. So a lot of things that Clerk Keith was trying to do, that she wanted to do, wanted to put forth, promises that she made for her campaign, none of those she was able to do because she was restricted because of Tiffany Hinyard from actually doing what she's supposed to do. So I'll just say that to say that with Keith Freeman, he is going to be replaced. I know that they're not keeping him, but he has become an asset.